The girls are lazing around, so just about the right time to say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, first Fanterra Alternative Oblivion. This is a Pico-8 shmup which came out at the beginning of December. It calls itself a demo, but it's quite a lot for what it is. 3 stages in total, and as you can see for the video length, quite a chunky 3 stages at that. It also calls itself a derivative game, so let's call it out now. I played this and I think firstly of Alfa system, of Castle of Shikigami and Sisters Royale fame. You get to choose the same character but with 3 different shot types. I've selected the first one, which has a heat-seeking option, which basically is the secondary shot type of the first character in both of those games. Mini-boss, and it's a thing. Just a thing, and it's very important I am quick with this thing because there is a timer at the top right and it'll be very close, so I need to point blank it while avoiding the noise. Voila, and I get enough for a power up. Enough what? Well, every time an enemy dies they drop either a red Pac-Man pellet or a multicolored Pac-Man pellet. The red ones fill up the power gauge on the right hand side by 0.05. It goes to a maximum of 4 and each whole number adds another option. There we go, I'm at 3 now. Perfect for the boss. This number can go down. Either I die, of course, and the number takes a blow, or if I use a bomb, which is the other button in this game. Therefore, there will be times when I'm at max power and think it's okay to bomb my way out of a tricky moment because it's better than dying in terms of option loss. I won't get to 4 before the boss, but that's okay, maybe I'll do it during the boss fight. And here she comes, there is a story. We're skipping it, there's a lot of story to skip. It's Rosie the Loop. We'll fight her eventually, and here we go. Now we're in Touhou land. There are 2 life bars for this boss, but each life bar contains 2 elements, the white part and the red part. White part is almost done, and that was quick. The red part will not be so quick. Why not just make it 4 life bars? I really don't know, but here we are. One nice thing about this game can be found at the bottom of the screen, so when I should be dodging bullets, there's an enemy notification at the bottom which gives away the position of the enemy. Of course, since I have the heat-seeking options, it's not so bad, but the other types don't have this, so it could be very useful for it. Right, last phase, we've got spirals and little splurts of blue. Of course, the hitbox of the player is shown when holding the shot button, which makes navigation a little bit easier in this bit. But it is only the first boss. It's going to get much crazier in the remaining 7 minutes or so. And now we get a little bit more story, but just to tell us to move on to the next stage. Now, I'm not a Touhou aficionado. I've played Lunar Nights and that's it, and that's not really a Touhou game. But I have seen some footage in my time, and this is what resonates mostly with me. This scrolling landscape filled with trees. I hate these green bullets. This kind of pattern screws with my head. It does not help in the slightest that these will be joined by kamikaze angels. Either you need to be at a high power level or you just need to get out of the way. I wish I could say it was over, but no, we're moving on from the green stuff and getting full on nerds candy. It's incredibly colourful and a tribute to the Pico-8 that it's able to display this many colours, this many bullets, and this many trees in the background. So before I die and ruin it all, there's also a graze mechanic. You can see a counter at the right hand side, but I'm not sure if my shot power gets more powerful when grazing like Shikigami. Right, I've used a bomb, and you can see my power level has now gone down 1 level, which means I've sacrificed one of my options, which is a vinyl record. Bye bye buddy, I don't have time to mourn though. There is a mini boss with lots of cards. When there are spirals, just follow the motions, clockwise, anti-clockwise, whatever it feels like. Second phase, a silhouette of a tree in the background, the cards have exploded to form a gate, just need to orientate myself to be in front if possible, but nope, I'm dead. And the game tells me miss, but thankfully the mini-boss is done and left some power-up items to ease the pain. There are extra lives. First of them comes in a little bit. Is that 10 million? I can't really see how many figures are there at the moment. And I'm dead again. Oh great. This is the video I've presented, so you have to hope it all goes well in the end, but this is my last life. 100,000 points until the next extra life. Come on, and I've been gated in, but these bullets are starting to move erratically. I'm having more candy thrown my way. Thankfully the green bullets are popping up. Okay, boss time and a lot of skip story. So yeah, this is Cotton, but a legally distinct Cotton. This one is not a drug addict. Key difference there. Again, 2 life bars, 4 phases. Let's do this. Let's weave between the cards. I don't want to base myself completely at the bottom, but I want to be as far away as possible for this so that the gaps form. Only a little bit left to go for this. Will she give me enough points? Let's find out. Just a little bit more dodging, and yes, she does. So I've gained myself a new heart just in time for the next phase. The completion of each phase gives a points bonus, and we have clovers now, and this is a bit random how they come out. Okay, not clovers, there are 5 leaves, but depending on luck I could be trapped by these things. So far though, the game has been very generous to me. Oof. Up 3 million points since the start of this boss, and still 1 life bar to go. Follow the curved gaps in one spiral to then transition to the other spiral. I find it a bit too problematic to try and dodge through the Khan, so I just follow where the game wants me to go. Final phase, it's Christmas after all, I hate this, and that is why I'm dead. We're back to last life again, but nowhere near a points extend. Fun, fun, fun. That's why I needed the bomb. And we'll probably need a few more, but the final bar is now down to half and the cards are looking lucky. The green seems to be moving a bit slower now, doing a good gambit impression with the reds though. Oh, a sliver left and we are done. If I die during the boss, I don't get a points bonus at the end. I would say I could live with that, but here we go to the final stage on the final life as it stands. We still get a clear bonus though for the stage, which means I've got 4 million left for the next extend. And from the beginning of this stage, you can see that I will probably desperately need that extend. And there are 4 difficulty levels in this demo. This is normal. There are 2 levels above it. So if you thought this looked hard, no. There's much harder things which could happen. There is an easy mode though. Maybe in that mode these 2 won't fire at the same time. Oh, it's getting awfully busy here. Right, we are getting a bit of respite though with a mini-boss. It is a mermaid with an octopus on her head. What can she do? Hopefully not much. After the story. Right, these blue balls are going to move around a little bit, and to make it a bit harder, there are going to be more streams for us to deal with. That's fine though, because we are done here. And she left us an extra life, but unfortunately it also left a flurry of deadly blue Tic Tacs. These do not play well with others, so I had to bomb them, and I've got 2 million points left for another extend. Oh my, what else can I say? I can only bomb. Unfortunately though, I'm getting weaker. I need to get back to at least 3. That's not going to happen though before the boss. I also need a little over 1 million points to be truly safe. Alright, 2 at once, but thankfully there is a gap through that I couldn't use, so I bombed. It's only on seeing this back that I think bombing could be the key to score here, since I've now hit 20 million, and that means 2 extra lives for this boss. And is it over already? No, it was just the prelude to more story that I'm going to skip. Okay. Here we go. 3 life bars, 6 phases. Turns out she has tentacles. It is a shmup after all. Probably a good time to say, but if I'm shooting I move slower, so if I need to dart into any gaps, I need to stop shooting. And new life with barely any power. 1.25 means I just have 1 vinyl sapping away at her energy. That's fine though. Next phase, and this is a doozy. So the hitbox extends for a brief moment for each of these bullets. Once the pulse has stopped, I need to quickly find myself a new hiding spot. And I can't leave myself at the bottom, so I need to be a bit adventurous and charge forward. I've got to admit, as difficult as this is, I love the idea and this execution. As if it's a Mexican wave of death. Right. A bomb, and there we go, 2nd life bar. But I used a bomb to get there sadly, and wouldn't you know, the tentacles are back and it's a repeat of the first phase. Hopefully it goes better for me this time. We're only just about halfway through this boss encounter. There does seem to be rather nice gaps forming though, they all seem to be clumped together. I just have to keep calm. And okay, that is a long line, not entirely sure if I could have weaved through those. And a sliver left, new phase. Not much in terms of power up. There's something in the water. Oh no, bullets are emerging. Thankfully though, they are slow and with lots of gaps in between. I just need to stay in front of her. Or as I'm doing at the moment, moving based on where the enemy icon is at the bottom of the screen. I think this is some very dodgy movement happening here, but I'm still alive, and there we go. final life bar, and we're repeating it again, but I didn't get enough pellets for a power-up. Oh, it's coming a bit faster now, and the gaps are increasingly less evident. Little pellets are falling off, but not enough though. I have enough for one bomb left if needed, if I can remember that I have one. Please be conservative. So a little left before the final phase. And we are moving on to the stolen whirlpool. Squid's moving in the background. What is she throwing away? It's the boomerang of the shmup world, because they are coming back, and from behind. I hate dodging bullets from behind. Did I use a bomb at one point? I'm under 1 for power now, which means no more discs. I shouldn't ask questions. Halfway gone. Oh no, I only have 1 extra life left, but still this is close. Oh, I have to stay in front of her, I have no choice. Oof. Only a little bit more. Got to power up. Oh no, I'm dead. But it's okay, it doesn't matter, so is she. And that means we've cleared the demo. It does make reference to what comes next, an island voyage, but that's for another day. And that was a normal clear of, hold on, first Fanterra Alternative Oblivion. Oh, it says it right there. This was a game made for Pico-8, but the demo itself is currently on itch, playable in the browser. I'll leave a link in the description. But thank you very much for stopping by. Until the next time, bye now.